Why is it doing this? I don't know how to work technology. I just wanted to squeeze this in. So obviously I've done the what's on my iPhone challenge thing, and I thought it'd be quite easy to edit, but I didn't realise until I started editing that a lot of things had my address on. So it'd have like my pictures were located like where they were taken. Now, as much as I travel a lot for work, there is a little bit up that that has got some addresses on, but they're all like travel based. So because I travel a lot, it's all over the place. So as you know, I live in Essex. So some of them, sometimes I've had to move the little phone bit up, so it blocks out the address, because things like pets and stuff, they're going to be addressed closer. So I've had to do that. I did try and blur it out, but I don't know how to. And as you can tell from this video, I'm not very good with technology. So all I've done is moved them up or kept like cutting it, so you will see the phone like go on and off the screen, and that's literally just missing a couple of like addresses, or like I had to do it for one of my friend's text messages because it had her registration plate within the screen. So I've had to do lots of cutting and changing, so that is why it's a bit all over the place, but it still gives you the majority of what is on my phone. And I hope you enjoy. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a what's on my phone. So not many people go on my phone. So I'm a little bit reserved about putting my phone up. But let's have a look. So I think I don't know what people are doing these. I guess I'll show you some photos and some of the apps I use, and I don't really do much on my phone, to be fair. But I will put the phone up on the screen. If I move to the side, it'll be on here. And we'll go from there. So, firstly, oh, it's unlocked. Face ID. So I have an iPhone 10. It's my second one because I smashed my first one. So if we start with maybe looking at some photos. So this is me and my best friend Casey. When did I meet her? I met her when we were in year 2 in the infant school. And then we went all the way through junior school together, we went all the way through senior school together. We lost contact for a year. We spoke every now and then like on the phone and stuff, but I couldn't see her for the first year of leaving school because neither of us drove. And I lived at the time with my parents in the middle of nowhere, so there was no buses, no trains or anything like that. And then once I started driving and you know, and working and things like that, we ended up coming back into contact. And she's pretty much been with me ever since. This picture was actually taken last night. So I've just recently moved out, and one of our girlfriends went on our group chat and said that she wanted to meet up for a drink before she goes back to work because she's just had a baby. And I mean, it's my housewarming in a couple of weeks. So I said, oh, well, we've got the housewarming. She wanted it before she went back to work. So I was like, she said she was going to do it at hers, but obviously the dad will be there with the baby, and she lives in flats. And the people below her, I think, or above her, either way, have got a baby. So it wouldn't be a very good idea. So I said, oh, well, Lewis was out at a UFC fight or something because his best friend's brother fights in UFC. So I said, oh, well, come over to mine then. They left at 3:30. 3:30 I got into bed. I'm normally in bed by 9. But it was a great night, and I took this one from last night. Other than that, this is my sister. You've probably seen my sister in a few of the videos. She is my older sister. I don't personally think we look anything alike. We have different colour hair, different colour skin tone, everything. But she is my sister. She has been for my whole life. And as you can see in this photo, she has recently had her teeth done, and they are very nice, and I wish mine were like that, but they said that I'm probably going to have braces first. Although my teeth aren't actually that wonky, in the videos you can see, especially when it's coming down and you can see my bottom ones, that's when they look wonky. Obviously I've got lots of pictures of cars because I paint cars for a living. Surprise. This is our new little kitten. So obviously in one of my other videos you knew about... Oh, my battery's gonna die. I'm gonna have to pause you there and come back. Okay. We are back. I just put it on charge while I had lunch, so hopefully there is enough battery in this now to keep us going. So where were we? This is the new kitten. So if you have seen in one of my other videos, I have George and Hugo. Obviously, sadly, Hugo passed away from a heart attack at just 3 years old. So it's been a few months, but we realised that George is quite lonely because they were together all the time. So I didn't press play. So this is a little kitten, and his name is Leo, and he is now currently 10 weeks old. He's the same breed as Hugo, so hopefully he will get big. Hopefully, because when Hugo was alive, there was a black cat that kept coming in the garden and keeps beating George up. Hugo in cat world told him to leave, and we hadn't seen him since, but now Hugo's passed away, he's come back and he's beating George up again. George is he's a lover, not a fighter, so hopefully he grows nice and big, and when he can eventually go out, once he's had all these vaccines and he's old enough and everything, then he can tell him to leave again, leave George alone. Other than that, what's going on? It stopped. No. Okay, we're back. Hopefully it stays working this time. So other than that, what have we got? Lots and lots of pictures of the little baby, lots of cars, some vapes. This is very boring. I thought I would have had more on here. This is my snake. He had a poorly tail. Why does it keep stopping? I don't really know what happened. For whatever reason, I have to try and record the whole thing, because as soon as I pause it or stop it or anything like that, it just keeps stop recording, and I have to restart the computer and start it all again. Then it seems to work, so fingers crossed we won't have to keep having breaks. So I was going to try and find a video of Maggie. Oh, this is my best friend's little baby. She's so cute. Here we are. Here's Maggie. So these are my partner's nieces. So Lewis's nieces. They do have permission to be on YouTube. They want to do a full-on video with me. I mean, put in the comments below if you want to see a video of them. They want to try and teach me how to do slime and lots of different kids stuff. So this is Maggie. This is Maddie on the left. Well, it's my left, I guess, on the left. And then Maggie's the horse. So Maggie's my horse. She's 5. She was poorly treated in the past. And she is young and naughty, but she's got a happier life now, so that's all that matters, and we're working on training with her. There's another couple of pictures of her. So she's a very well behaved horse, and we've got this little one which actually looks quite big next to Mia, but she is actually a miniature Shetland, so she is 8 hand tall. She looks a lot better now than she does in this photo, because in this photo she was a little bit overweight, but she was struggling to get rid of her winter coat. So now she's lost a bit of weight, and she has been clipped, and now she's all brilliant and healthy again. So that's pretty much it. Me and Lewis. Now this is probably the first time you've actually seen Lewis, because he doesn't like to be on camera. So in a lot of the videos you'll hear his voice, but it took me hours to get this picture because he doesn't like doing them. So there is your sneak peek of what Lewis looks like. Other than that, there's not really much else on here. My little Georgie. And that's it. Cars and cars and cars and more kind of horses and more cars. And that's pretty much it. This is my mother. Yeah, so that's that. That's a bit boring. What else have we got? We got so the apps. These are pretty much the ones that come with the phone. I can't really do much with these. These are my next page. So obviously I've downloaded eBay and Facebook and stuff. Now Facebook I use quite a lot, I guess. I will have to blank out them names. So this is my profile. So as you can see, this is the picture you see at the beginning, which I've just put as my profile picture. You've got a picture of me and Maggie as my cover photo. This my little quote: someday you'll look back and understand why it happened the way it did. Live every day as it comes, because there is no point dwelling on the past. Other than that, some pictures, some memes. Lewis tried to empty the dishwasher for me, and he bent my pizza tray. So that's my Facebook. So obviously I do have Snapchat. At the end of the video you will see my Snapchat come up. If you go onto my channel, in my channel art, there's a link to my Snapchat. This is you guys next to my computer. So I'm not entirely sure how to work it all, to be honest. So here is my Bitmoji or whatever it is, and my profile. This is my recent story. So this is the buffet I put out for the girls, which nobody really ate, to be honest, because I put it out because Kaylee drank a lot quickly, but she didn't really eat that much. This is Kaylee dancing on my living room floor. And then the girls just sitting, chilling and dancing, and then we played a game, Cards Against Humanity, which is a very rough game. That there was my friend Chloe, the one in the doorway. She had been out already, and then she ditched the other friends and came over to mine. And yeah, it just went on and on of the girls being silly and mucking around. Oh, and that was Alex. That is Chloe's boyfriend, because they were out at the time and then came over to ours. So some of the people that I follow, obviously these are just some friends. And then I got Chloe Ferry, Philip Schofield. He's quite funny. I do like his Snapchats. It's my Bitmoji story today. Check this, seen it. I think that is Kaylee's Bitmoji. This is so low. You've got to see this, seen it. How about this, seen it? Oh. Deep web, rarest meme. This stuff literally has nothing to do with my life. They're all just so random. See, I mean, what was that even about? So that's my Snapchat. And then, well, I've got Shazam. This is the sort of music. These are like recent downloads, so there's a couple of songs on Dua Lipa that I liked. Just some random stuff, really, a bit of 80s, because I listen to music the whole way through work. I download lots of random stuff, but in this actual go to the top. In my actual phone, there's so many things like Adele, and then Alexandra Burke, and then we go Anastasia, Ariana Grande, Ava Max. There's such a wide range of music on this phone, and to be honest, a lot of them I don't even listen to. Other than that, these look like that YOLO at the bottom is a new thing. Again, I don't know how to use that. I literally downloaded it a couple of days ago. This, I actually see this from Raphael's YouTube channel. He done this app that done leftover food. So they do, like, when they haven't sold enough or anything, they you get it half price and stuff. Now I think he lives in London, so he managed to do it. I downloaded it because I was thinking about doing a video as well on it, but from where I live, they don't have any places in this area, so I can't do that. Other than that, I got some games, IKEA, so I can look up IKEA, what they've got, so I can feel the house. I don't know what this Boom 25 is. It's all over my Facebook as well, but I've never used it. I don't know why it's on there. This is smoke free, which it says I have been smoke free for 135 days and 1 minute. Which is maybe not 100% true. Maybe a little bit. We won't get into that. So other than that, there's not really much on here. We can look at some of my messages. So that's just Halifax telling me that I've got no money in my account.
I've got nothing left.
This is Lewis, because obviously he went away. That was my mum telling me, oh, I text her the next hairdressing appointment. Simon is my boss. Oh, this was the other day I went into KFC, and my friend also went into KFC, and she was ringing me saying, I can see you. I was inside, she was in the drive-thru. She was ringing me saying, I can see you. And then I text her saying, there's a weight on the chicken on the bone, by the way. Other than that, so I mean, I don't really text that much. Yeah, I don't really text that much. So there's not really much on there. I've got Messenger. Again, I'll block out these names. This one was me arranging, because I've surprised Lewis for his birthday, which I can't say yet because I'm keeping it till September, and yeah, I'm not telling him till September on his actual birthday, and he might see this video beforehand because this will be going up soon, so I can't tell you what it is. You're going to have to wait. The video will come up, and I'm going to try and get his reaction as well, so you'll have to wait and see for that. Other than that, there's not really much else on here. Obviously I've got my Twitter. I've got numb feet. I've got to stop sitting like this. So this is my Twitter page. Now, as you can tell, my last post was on the 29th of June last year. I don't really use Twitter that much, but I would like to start to use it, I guess. It's just very, very confusing, so I can't really get used to it. This is my Instagram. I use Instagram a lot. I love Instagram. I know I don't have that many followers or anything yet, so find the link and follow me. So these are pretty much similar sort of pictures. This was a picture I put up when I've done this video, but I forgot to turn the mic on, so I'm struggling to edit it. But this was a chocolate Coke bottle. So I did put this up. So hopefully you will see the actual video soon. But so on my Instagram and on my Snapchat, you can see upcoming videos and what I'm recording, a bit of backstage footage. This was on Christmas. Now I love Christmas. I love it. It's exciting, it's family, it's time off work, it's brilliant. And we was coming back. This house is my uncle's house, just around the corner from this pub. And we went to the pub, and they didn't fit. They obviously couldn't drive. They didn't want to walk. It was literally walking distance, but they didn't want to walk. So I said, okay, well, jump in my car. Now I've got an A3 convertible, right? So obviously there's not that much room in there, and that is how they had to sit to be able to get back. So in the far corner with the tongue sticking out is my dad. The one in the middle holding the handbag is my uncle, and then the other one is Brian, which is like just a family friend, basically family, but technically he's not related. And you can see his little plaster on his head because the other week from this photo he went down to his curry to get a curry or something, and they have like stairs, and he fell down the stairs and knocked himself out. So other than that, again, lots of pictures of cars, pictures of my animals, my favourite drink, other than Diet Coke, which I obviously have one right now. I love this drink in the summer. I had really pretty nails there as well. Not anymore. So was Lewis asleep after we done a rally day in this rally car. So we do a lot of car sports. And we went to this is like a jazz ball. So this was my parents, and I made them look like cowboys. And then I pinched my mum's hat in this one, and it was just a relaxing like picnic in the park basically. My baby girl again. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's really nothing funny on my phone. I literally have nothing on my phone. The best part was probably the photos. But yeah, so not much on it. I don't really know what else to say. I've got quite a few games here, but I don't really play them. But obviously I am only starting up on YouTube. I've got a few videos up, but I only have 68 subscribers. So obviously I don't really get that much. Now obviously I want it to grow and get bigger, so if you do like it, please subscribe, please like, comment, share a link, whatever you want to do. And then if you comment, or I will set up a PO box as well, and then we can do more videos like this where there will be more details on the phone from you guys, and also I can do like letter openings or whatever you want. Hopefully in the future I'll also be better with technology, because right now, although I have all the technology, I'm not actually that great with using it all. But that's it. So that's my what's on my iPhone video. I've just recorded 2 videos today. So other than that, hit the notification button so that comes up, and other than that, I want to speak to you soon. Bye!